Hello, everyone. We are here at week 7. We've made it so far. We've been here quite some time. We've been starting from the beginning of getting a lot of things together. So we can have assets to sell. We can have a signature talk. We can have a core program to offer. Basically, take what you have in your knowledge and turn it into money, turn it into cash. So now that we've gotten all of that done and we've taken all of our time to put everything together in our ChatGPT, not only did we get all those things done, we've trained our ChatGPT now over 7 weeks. Because if I'd have told you at the beginning of this class, hey, you need to take at least a good month to train your AI on you and your business and your thoughts, like who has a month to train AI on anything? I'm not spending a month. But did you know that there are companies that hire people that are good at what they do to just sit with AI all day, 8 hours a day, and train it on stuff and talk to it and tweak it and do all these things? And then that training AI to whoever and say, this is trained to do XYZ. That's what this is able to do, and you've already done it. So now that we've already taught it everything it needs to know, we're going to take those same things and we're going to turn it into our marketing strategy, our business plan, our visibility. We're going to take all the items that we have to ask ChatGPT to create us a efficient plan. We're also going to create a sales plan. We're also going to create a social media plan. We're also going to create different packaging and things like that. We're also going to create a website today from scratch, no code needed. We're going to create a whole website, all the pages. We're not going to have to map out anything. AI is going to know all the bits and pieces, all because we spent the last 7 weeks training it on what we knew, training it on our content, training it on information. You should have been writing your book. You should have been doing all these things. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm really, really excited that you're here with me. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a plan. We're going to take a prompt, and I'm not going to give you this prompt. We're going to walk through how I made the prompt that I have, because I want you to really get in the habit of learning how to just start off with your own information, your own prompts, because after this class, you won't have me anymore to help you do that. So we're going to watch from there, and then we're going to look at what it gave me, and we're going to tweak it and go from there. So let me share my screen. I'll make sure you can see it. All right, wonderful. Okay, so I'm in the same chat that I've been working in for the last 3-4 weeks. So this is the same chat I had the course in, the same I had the podcast in, the same I had the signature talking. We're still in that one because it knows everything about us. And I also didn't want to change chats because I wanted to remember all the bits and pieces, the conversations you've had and everything, to really be able to put together a personalized plan just for you. Everybody's gonna have, different plans. So I started with, can you please use the knowledge of top marketing companies and the understanding of Dale Carnegie and Napoleon Hill? I love Dale Carnegie and Napoleon Hill. I think they are two great people for sales. Marketing, not as much, but not that they're not good at marketing, but for sales and for people, learning about people and learning how to understand people and what makes them purchase and makes them buy. Classic. If you've not read their books, if you've not read Think and Grow Rich, if you've not read How to Influence People, I highly suggest that you do. But I put those people in there because I wanted it to, yes, have the understanding of marketing today, but also keep those bare basic things in there, those elements in there, to make sure that we stand out and that we are being very personable, and that sales doesn't come off as sleazy or come off as pushy or just, like we don't want to be that sales. We want to give it a direction, what kind of sales we want, what kind of person we want to be, what kind of company we want to be. Pair them with all the new and fitting ways to create conversions. Because we want conversions. We don't just want people to like it and sell. That's nice. We want them to buy. And optimize revenue, to put together a system. So we're putting together a system of flow that has all the bits and pieces we've already put together, because we don't want to just individually come up with different ways to sell each piece we have. We want it to be an ecosystem that uses all these things, everything I've created, all the things you know that I have for Shop Scout. Remember, that's the company name we created. To be able to get the long-term sales and make at least $300,000 a year. Now, I just threw out a random arbitrary number. You can also do that, because as you'll see as we go, we'll be able to tweak that. If that doesn't make sense, it's not, that's not really plausible what we have now. I mean, we can also add things and change things around, but it might not work what we have. Throw out a reasonable number that you want to reach. Could you put this into a plan and make the system work? 2 things: put it in a plan and make the system work with everything that I already have, and give clear instructions on how to start doing this, including all the assets and things I might need. Please and thank you. So that's what I started with. It thought for a while, and of course I put it on thinking. So if you notice on my ChatGPT, I'm on 5.1 thinking. It tells it to think a little bit longer. We went over that previous weeks, but I want to remind you that you want to make sure that you're choosing the best thing that you can do, and you're choosing the best model. There are different models. There's like 4.0, there's 5, this is 5.1. They have the new model recently. So you want to make sure that you're thinking about that. It says, love this question. I'll give you a simple money map to 300K, a shop scout value ladder, a customer journey system for stranger to super fan, and next clear build this next steps and asset checklist. No fluff. This is something you can get to a VA, marketer, or just follow yourself. This is really great because guess what? Even though we're doing all this, you might have a team already. You might say, hey, I have people that can get this done. I have one of my clients, she doesn't want to learn how to do any of this stuff. She's like, you know what? You do it. You come up with the plan. You give it to me. I'll pass it to my marketing person. She just wants to be the person that does what she does. So this also works great if you can pass it to somebody else or to outline your thoughts or come up with thoughts maybe you don't have on your own. So if you are working with somebody and you're like, hey, I need help building my business, XYZ, and you're like, I have no clue what my plan is. This will help you put it together. So let's take a look at it. It says the money map to 300K. We want at least 300K a year. Examples, so you see, just so you can see the levers. If your main course is $497, and immediately my brain automatically said, we're going to tweak this because my main course cannot be $497. Why? Because if you think about my market, my demographic, remember I'm doing secret shopping. The people in secret shopping are not, they don't have money like that. The reason why they're secret shopping is because they need extra money. And secondly, secret shopping does not pay enough out the gate to warrant you paying $500. You want to make sure that whatever you're offering has a good return on its investment. So if you invested $500 on my course, I feel you can make $500 easily in a month. That's not anything. I just feel that you could that's just not a good price point. You can get the information for free online and practice and all that for much cheaper for the amount that you're going to be able to make from it, earn from it. Now, let's say it's something that you can earn $1,000, $1,500 in your first month. $597, $497 still might be a bit pricey. But if it's something you can turn into, let's say you pay $500, you can turn that into a consistent $2,000, $3,000 a month minimum, then maybe we're looking at something even better. So it gave me that, said this, if you do this course, you can make $210,000 if you sell 423 a year, 60,000 from workshops and speaking, 30,000 from book affiliates. It came up with 35 course sales per month, which actually isn't that big of a deal if the price was made more sense. 35 course sales, not that bad. Plus some workshop fees, book sales, affiliate income layered on top. You didn't have to use not $497. This is just to show that you don't need to sell thousands of people, and it goes on and on. Then it goes into my Shop Scout value ladder. It goes into a free tier, what I can do for attention and trust. It shows me what I already have, what the purpose of this tier is, and then entry tier, low ticket or tripwire. An entry tier, low ticket, tripwire, that's like something that you can do to get people in. They're going to be paying money. You want them to at least pay for something so they've already made an investment, and give them a quick win, a turnaround in their investment really quickly to build trust so that they are willing to buy from you more. So it gave me some of these: a mini digital product from your course or book, book in digital form with bonuses, and these things are pretty much free to me. Turn free subscribers into buyers quickly, train them, and that investing themselves with you is normal, and cover ad spend if you ever run ads. So low entry costs, those things I use that to pay for like a $20 subscription, like ChatGPT is $20. Riverside is $25 a month, $30 a month, something like that. So with my low entry, that takes care of these little bits and pieces that you have to pay for consistently. You don't have to worry about that. Those are things that come in. They don't take a lot of work and effort from you, but they also have good results, so that way you can turn your customers into long-term customers that buy with bigger. Then my core offer, right? So this is the main engine of my goal. It has in my full video course, the Shop Scout Quick Start Toolkit, resource guides, templates, checklists, and possibility of light community or monthly live call. The thing about it is, remember, these are things I already have. So it's not got to create new things. It's taking all the assets that we had built previously and showing you how to position it to be able to make the most from it. So the free things that we already created, we created those when we were making our talk. We can give those away. Then you have the second part, the book and things like that are very digital and easy. We already have those things. Now here's the things we really, really push for. And it's saying the price idea from $297 to $497. Then it has the premium high touch support. The same thing in the previous, but also offer group coaching, do a VIP day system where I built their systems, route planning, offer coaching, corporate small business secret shopper consulting packages. We do all of that. And then also there's now that went to customer journey system. We're going to go more into that, but I want to go into where I told it to change things before we go into reading all these other parts, because it gave me a lot. All right, so here I said these price points are a bit high. Can we remember that people are using the service, don't have a lot of money, and also can we be a bit more responsible how much things are going to be paid? And then if this is too high a goal, please give me a better goal. And if 300,000 is too much for this reasonably, Let's come up with a better plan. Because now that it's looked at it, you know what? It might say for the first year, 300,000 is a lot, especially because the price point of these things is a bit lower. So it said, you are so right to bring this up. If your people are stretched, the model has to reflect that or it just won't feel right for you or them. So it went through it again. It gave me a 3-year target. The first one, 120,000 in revenue. Year 2, 200K. And then year 3, 300K. So it made it a bit more balanced. It broke it down what that looks like really quickly at a glance so I don't have to read through the whole thing. It said core courses at 147, which is way, way more reasonable. 147 is a great price point. I think it is great. Add a lot of bonus stuff in there and content and everything. Help, it can work. 400 students in a year, it's $58,000. We can do that. Remember selling the one to many? We can definitely do 400. If I were to say, let me speak at 20 times a year. Let me speak 20 times a year. And I get 10 people per time I spoke. If I'm speaking to a minimum of like 100, 150 people, that is completely doable. Now, mind you, with secret shopping, maybe not as much because, it's like I said, it's a lower price point of money earning potential. But for something that has a higher earning potential, things like that you're doing makes a lot of sense. We can definitely do that. Low ticket digital product at $27, 800 buyers in a year. We can definitely do that. Book and workbook bundle at $19. We can definitely do that. 1,000 buyers. If we're doing workshops or we're doing webinars, and we're like, hey, for $19, you can upgrade your free webinar ticket to get the book and the workbook. People will take that offer. Group program workshops at $197. We can definitely do that as well because if we're doing group programs workshops, people can come in at $197 for the day to meet in person. Even if we did 10 people per workshop and 10 workshops a year, that's $19,000. Now, mind you, yes, you need to pay taxes and all that, but it's not really bad. So this is total rough $119,000. We can do that. These are goals that we can actually meet. It's not ridiculous, and we can come up with a plan from this. So we're going to just scroll through and kind of look at what all the rest of the plan we had it gave us, and we'll move to the next step. So again, the free tier, we already went through the ideas, the course, the prices, and all of this. It also it cut it off and it went back to the other one. So it gives you a whole plan. It even gives you the assets. Here are all the assets you need: the web tech assets, the email assets, email sequence, simple weekly newsletter outline, live launch content, 10 podcast episodes, 10 blog posts, 20 to 30 short clips from your best content, presentation, teleprompter. All these things, if we don't have it, we can have it walk through one by one and help us create it. But you should have a lot of this already created from the past. So that's our plan. That plan is doable. We can work on that. We can move from that. So we're going to go into our next step. Creating a landing page. So now that we have all the bits and pieces, and we want to have that first, we want to make sure that we have the actual plan of what we're going to be doing to get to our money, what we're going to do to get to our goal before we create a landing page. I hadn't helped y'all make any landing pages previous because we want to make sure we're not having to go back and add. Now that all this is done, we can put it on a website. We're going to do that with a prompt. Lovable will make us a complete website for us from scratch, all the pages, all the details, everything. And then even that we can edit it just by using our voice and using just text to say, hey, can you change this? Can you change that? So you don't need code. You don't need to be able to program anything. You don't need to know about hosting. You need to know about a backend. We're going to take a look at that. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. So I said, I love this. Can we please use the cheapest of all prices? And I did this voice to text, so it's a little off. So if you set a certain price and then another price, so it would say 97 or 197 or whatever. It would say you can either sell this for 59 or you can sell it for 79. I said, pick the lower price. That way we can just have the lowest denominator. I can always add it up if I want. And then put all this information, all the things, basically make a prompt that I can put in Lovable to make a website that includes everything in order for this plan to work well. So I'm not having to think about what pages do I need and what it needs to link to. What it needs to link to and how do I need to move it around. It already knows all these things. It knows how to build a website. It knows what will be included. And it knows how to put it in a form. So here it goes. It said final price was used, gave me those, and then it broken down to code. So I went through and it says you are expert conversion focused website builder because it's telling the prompt what to do, telling a little what to do. Complete a website for Shop Scout, founder, Empress, and it went through all these things, but I didn't want it to include me. I wanted to kind of be a faceless brand a bit. So I went back and I said, I actually like this to be mainly a faceless brand. Can you remove all references to me and maybe make it more generic and geared towards, I don't know, make it really converting towards the consumer. So it went again, and it took that part out and went brand, tagline, core, then it went to brand voice, gave it all of that, gave the target audience, it gave the main goal of the site, and then it gave my brand guide. Remember, it knows the brand, it knows all this information already. I don't have to tell it because it remembers. It went in my free offers, my free resource guide, my low ticket offers. It broke it all down. First gig in 7 days, mini workshop, class replay. Went to core course that I already have. It told it about that. It told about my premium offers. Basically, it took everything that I have and gave it a plan. Then it went into the pages. It said create these pages and sections: homepage, goals, section, hero image. Went all these things. Took all the information from the internet of what should be on a page and then compared it to other pages similar to it and then went through it. With starter packs, sections, all that, more pages. So we're gonna go and see what Lovable actually did. Okay. So this is the first one that it did. It built this for me. I said, okay. Make sure you can see. There we go. Okay. Making sure you can see. So it built this page for me. It's not bad at all. But it's a little plain. I want more pictures. It's not really inviting. It says, turn one errand this week into paid practice. I love it, actually. Get the free starter pack. Listen to the podcast. It is really basic and plain. I liked it, but I said we could do better. So I went and I said, actually, open this sidebar back up. I said, can you add some more photos and visuals? So it did, and then as you can see, it added in some pictures. I like her. She didn't even know I was black, but I like her hair and everything's very cute. It added more content, added some pictures here. I like it. And mind you, these are AI pictures. I can always go in and change it and give it a picture I want it to use in its place. But it gave me something. It also gives me something that I can think of. Sometimes you don't even know what picture might be good in that position. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what should go there. So you can go in, go to Canva, go to Envato Elements or something. You'll get real photos that are similar to that. Or even you can go into these apps and tell Envato or tell Canva, I need a picture that's similar to this. And you can pull up actual real photos that you could license to on your website that would match that. More pictures and things like that. So it's journey free. And it just livened it up for me. And then I went one more time and edited it to create. Add all the pages because I noticed they didn't actually make the pages. So now when I click it, to make it to the pages. Podcast. And mind you, it doesn't know about the podcast yet. It doesn't actually have the real podcast, but it gave me a sample page for it. The Undercover Shopper Show. So remember that it knows. I didn't think about any of this, y'all. I did this by a prompt. I pasted in a prompt, and I got this already done. So it saves you so much time. And I can go in and tweak this afterwards and make it better. Here's the podcast page: Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. Want to learn while you're listening? Want to start earning while listening? Get the free starter pack. Let's go to the blog. Here are the blog posts. I don't even think about blog posts. It will even make my blog post for me. I can go to that course. And contact. Wonderful. So that page, this website was just created for me off scratch. I don't even think about it. I put in the prompt, bam, I can tweak it, but it's pretty much good to go from here. So now we have our own website that has all the links to everything. We got something to start with. We have something to move with. We can actually make this work. All right, so now we created our landing page. It's not even a landing page. That's a whole website, multiple page website. We're going to now repurpose our content. We're going to start getting into the marketing part, using all the things that we have, things that we created to come up with a plan to actually get stuff done. So I'm going to go into ChatGPT and kind of look what we have to go. We're also going to use Riverside. We had Riverside previous. We're going to use Riverside again, and we're going to repurpose content. For this purpose scenario, I put in content from years ago. When I say years ago, I didn't really have any content on secret shopping because I'm not really actually building out this business. So I didn't have anything to feed it, but I fed it some content that just random content from years ago that we're going to put in. I'm going to show you how to use that to turn it into your social media and your marketing plan to actually get this. Okay, now we're back in ChatGPT. And ChatGPT and I are friends now. We are very close now because we have we understand each other. Not only do we understand each other, it knows everything about me, and it's also learned how to work with me. So I asked it, thank you, because after we made the website, thank you, that's great. Can you please do some research? Mind you, I told you to do research, and I just pulled it off the top of his head. You have to ask it to do research if you want to go online and actually get information. Come back. Do some research and find what AI software I can use to help me complete and knock out this plan, along with telling me what I can create to get started. Give me tips for my first 3 weeks, very detailed steps so I know exactly what to do, and then give me a print I can use. It got stuck a couple times. And here it is. It went and did all this research for me. Oh, it already opened it. I was trying to open it up. All right, cool. Excuse me. It said tools for a low-cost faceless brand launch, because it doesn't only want to put my face out. So I didn't use we're not using these website things. We already have our website together. Copy content writing and repurposing. We can use assistance for that. It says faceless video and voiceover. We can definitely do that. We've learned about that. CapCut helps with that. Social media scheduling. So it gave me a lot of different options. I can use affiliate marketing, dashboards, 3 execution, day 1 to 2, set up the website, which we already did, sign for level, choose your template, publish, day 3, establish email marketing, create account on Brevo, mailer alert, newsletter platform, or newsletter platform. I personally still like MailChimp. MailChimp has been out forever. I love MailChimp. I'm going to stick with MailChimp. But gave you things to do. Day 4, set up social media profiles. Day 5, launch course infrastructure. Register on think of it if you're going to use that to launch your first course. What I'm going to launch my first course for, but it has that. Day 6, prepare the podcast episode. Day 7, generate social content from the podcast episode, probably. Then it goes to week 2, so it gives something to do every single day. If you're like, I don't know where to start, I have no clue what to do, it's walking you through exactly what to do every single day. You can just log on and say, hey, I'm on day 1. Can you help me with day 1? I'm on day 2. It gives you something you can download as well. It goes in all the way. We are day 21. That was 3 days in the printable checklist. All these things. You can go in and say, hey, I'm on day 20. Can you help me? And it will help you and break it down even more. The same as when we're doing the book, we said, hey, I'm on chapter whatever. It remembers what you're doing. So now it's come up with a plan. It's going to help you day by day, kind of like if you had a personal trainer. Great. I also said, can you please build out a marketing funnel online for me? Because we also like funnels. Use AI to map out a simple funnel that takes people from discovering me to buying from me. Include awareness content, lead magnet, or free value, my core offer, my call to action. That's wonderful. And this is where it comes in, our funnel. We're now going to make a funnel page really quickly. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that in Lovable to add it onto the website that I just built already, and how it's going to create a funnel page for us. So funnel goal: turn everyday people curious about secret shopping into paying students of your course, subscribers of your podcast, and users of your affiliate link tools. So starting with 1, awareness stage, top of funnel, where they're going to learn about things. So content types, podcast episodes, Instagram, TikTok reels, YouTube shorts, blog posts. This is where they come in. Pinterest pins. This is where they come in, right? We're going to get them to come in. Once they come in, they're going to get a lead generator, a lead magnet, free value. You can give them a free download to Secret Shopper Quick Start Guide, the mini course, the checklist, the AI bot tool, any of those things, which we already have. How they're going to get that from the podcast or from Instagram, whatever. They're going to go to the landing page, and then that landing page they're going to sign up to get the lead generator, and that lead generator is automatically going to be tied into MailChimp, Brevo, whatever it is, that it's going to do the email sequence for them. Then it's going to be the core offer. The core offer is the Secret Shopper Bootcamp, which is that little course that comes with the toolkit and all of that. Bonus incentives, the affiliate toolkit, lifetime updates, community access. Wonderful. Payment, one time, 27 or 47. Either way, you want it to be something small. Then, now that they're in the funnel, call to action, get them moving to actually use the stuff. Ready to turn ins, download the free quick start guide, join the shoppers in our 7-day bootcamp challenge, love this podcast episode, unlock the full thing by getting the free guide, basically taking a call to action and do something else. Optional funnel add-ons, $5 a day app. You can do Facebook ads. I'm not really a Facebook ad person, but they work. Instagram ads work really well. Upsell with a $99 live workshop. You can upsell to that after they get the first initial payment of paying like $20-something. And you can start feeding them more information through emails. And an affiliate layer. Promote different things in your funnel. For instance, I love StreamYard. I use StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard right now. That's something I would promote because I use it. People see me use it. I have affiliate link for it. I have affiliate link for Riverside. I have affiliate link for almost everything that we've used in this class today. I actually use it. I actually vouch for it. There's a link that if you use the link and you click it, I get paid. So that's another way you can get money. So I want to turn and create an email sequence. This email sequence is really good. The next thing I do is create the email sequence. Before we get to email sequence, I'm going to switch to Riverside. Make sure you can see my screen. And we're going to start coming up with some items. I'm going to go to my home. And these are some videos I just uploaded. Let's go to I don't know what this class is about. It was leadership and authorship. Who knows what I was talking about? But let's go to it. Let's click on it and see what we can do with this. I'm going to go to Made for You. Because remember I told you can upload and it'll already start just giving you things, creating things. Give it a second. My computer's going a little slow. There we go. Look at all these clips they create. Now, mind you, I don't know what it said. I don't know what it's talking about, but we'll just take a look and we'll see. It already gave different topics. So this was quantifying personal growth, unexpected blessing. Judy Young, studying language is hilarious because Judy Young is one of my clients that I'm studying. Judy Young hosting fine dining events. I think it thinks I think that I'm Judy Young, but I'm not. Okay, let's see. Mind Your Business, The Richest Man in Babylon next week. So it broke down all these things. God shifting nonprofit work. Let's see. Let's start out here. Just one of the clips. And it might take some time. We're also going to use the co-creator. Now that we have a video that's longer than the 3 minutes I used when we did the podcast, we're going to see. Let's ask co-creator. Let's see. You can do a generate. Let's do an Instagram caption. I'm going to have it just pick content to do. I'm going to pick one of these. Let's see. I'll have it. So I can pick which clip I wanted to make it from. Unexpected blessings. Wonderful. And then we'll ask it again. That way we'll know. Can you please make a Instagram? Why do we do that? All right. Short and simple. It says, based on the clip's content, here's a suggested Instagram caption. When life gives you unexpected blessings, embrace them with gratitude. Blessed, grateful, unexpected gifts. Can you make it longer? I don't know why it's popping around. All right, let's try that. Here we go. I like it. Ever had one of those weeks where everything just seems to fall into place? From unexpected blessings to new beginnings, it's all about embracing good karma and staying grateful. Remember, every challenge is just a stepping stone to something greater. Blessed, grateful, good karma, unexpected gifts. Can you make a blog post? I'm going to pick more content because there's more things I've created. Let's see. Let's do the magic episode that it created. It's loading. And here's an entire blog post. Sorry, there we go. It's going a little slow. All right, here we go. It thinks my name is Judy because I'm in my client's account. That's why it thinks I'm Judy. But I'll fix it. So imagine if it says Judy, it would automatically say my name. I'm in the wrong account. So it gave me an introduction, it gave me a title, Navigating Life's Unexpected Turns, The Journey of Growth and Resilience. I don't remember what this class is about. Like I said, it was years ago, but it'll walk you through it. So in the tapestry of unexpected events, often read the most intricate patterns. Judy has experiences, remind us of the profound lessons hidden within life surprises, from a simple trip to a wine bar to a transformative encounter. Judy's story is a testament to the power of listening to one's intuition and embracing change. So it told it from that perspective. I'm going to say, can you make this pin? You write this in first person, then in third. And I'll write it again. I'll let that go while I'm also going to go over here and start with the magic segments. And then also show you some things that you can do to create different pieces of content that you can use. You can also change the shape too. So if you want it to be square, you can do that. If you want it to, my computer is going a little slow. There we go. There we go. Now it's written in first person like I want it. Wonderful. Here's some with some hooks. Now, mind you, I've not looked at any of these videos. I'm not really sure what they are, but let's just see what these hooks are. I like this because they already have words on them. And a lot of times I don't have time to go in and try to create all these bits and pieces. I just want to upload something and be able to pull it down. Obviously, I use video that I actually look better in and the video is clear and things like that, but this is what we have to work with. So let's see one of the hooks. That's a good one. Let's see. Let's try this one. So what you're going to do basically is take the content you already have, take your content, put it in the Riverside. It's going a bit slow because the computer's mad at me. Anywho, you can ask it to create any kind of content from what you already have. We're also going to go back into ChatGPT, and it's going to also give us some things to work with. Here's our email sequence. Now, there's a lot of emails in here. We're going to go over 7 emails. We're not going to go through all of them. We're just going to show how each email builds upon the last. Because some people think, oh, I did an email sequence. I sent out an email when they got the free thing. I sent out one more, and I sent out another. But ChatGPT and my research is showing that, and also my knowledge is showing a lot more, like people need emails for quite some time. Over time, they'll start to look into things and click on more. They might miss a couple emails. They might, after a while, be like, and also it's proven that it takes 7 times, between 7 and 11 times, somebody having experienced something or seeing something for them to actually start to make a move or take action, especially if it's a little bit more pricey. So this one's like the Welcome to Shop Scout email. And it goes to my subject line, give me a preview text put in there, and the copy body. Let's say somebody just download whatever. As promised, here's your free download. So you took the first step towards earning on your terms. I couldn't be more excited for you. Whether or not you're trying to pay off a bill, fund your next vacation, or just want more control over your time, secret shopping is one of the most flexible ways to earn money without needing a boss, fancy degree, or huge pocket investment. If you notice, couple things. 1, it sounds like me. 2, there are no dashes in it. 3, it doesn't give ChatGPT, and it actually pulls in things that it knows that I care about and how I want to convey things. So it automatically have the link for them to download. Inside, you'll find legit companies hiring right now. To your first shop, a tracker to start organizing your income. XYZ. Call to action, download the starter kit. Then there's email two. Email two is I was nervous too. Here's what helped me. Purpose, overcome fear and hesitation, and it gives more information. Hey again, let me be real for a sec. When I first started out becoming a secret shopper, I was nervous. So it kind of goes into a way to kind of say, hey, are you afraid? Don't be afraid. Here's more push. Goes into a third one. From doubt to deposit. And this one shares a success story. She earned $45 just by walking into the store and gives more information on that. So these emails over time, and the only thing is, don't try to get all your emails in one go. If you notice, it says, are you ready to make my next email? Yes. Ready for the next email? Yes. If you try to make all 7 emails in one go, they're going to be very short emails because there's a certain amount of text that ChatGPT will give you in one answer. So what you want to do is break it up into separate questions. So it'll say, email 1, I want to do that. Then go to email 2. Okay, now let's do email 3 so you get as much as you need out of the answer, the response, as possible. If you start trying to do a lot of emails at one time, this goes for anything, you try to get it to do 1 through 10 or whatever, those things will be much shorter than if you said do number 1, then do number 2, let's do number 3. It takes more time, but your output will be much better. So we're going all the way down to email number 7. This one creates urgency to increase conversions by offering limited time bonus. These are things I would not have thought of on my own. To be okay, the next one, do a quick bonus. Get the quick cash blueprint for a limited time, no fluff. It has all these takeaways for it. Claim my quick cash today. Get the bonus free, no strings. Get them to take action. Get them to open your email. Get your email open acceptance rate up. And then that asked, is this the last? And how many more? Then it told me the 7. Here are the 7 that it's going to make. The welcome and hook email, the problem and possibility email, proof and credibility email, a bonus incentive, a step-by-step guide, an objective buster, and the last call and scarcity one. So we went through all 7 emails. I can take those emails and have it as a plan, give it to my email marketing person, whatever. I don't think of it from scratch. I'm not writing from scratch. I loved them. They were great. The more you work with the ChatGPT, the more you work with your AI, it will get quicker to getting what you want like that. In the beginning, if you notice, I had a lot of tweaks to do. Now, barely any tweets. So I said, let's end at 8. I think I made an 8-part email. The last one, I did another scarcity, like an urgency, last chance. The secret shopper boot camp is closing soon. I don't want you to miss your chance to get in. And then I would start over the sequence. So that's what I did there. And the last part is I used Canva to create a speaker sheet because you'll need a speaker sheet to pitch. You also need pitch emails and things like that. You can always use Canva for those things. And here's what it gives you need. And about the speaker, signature talk, top takeaways, ideal audiences, booking info, photo, branding style, all that stuff I can paste right into the magic AI tool that is in ChatGPT. But I can also do it in app. In app, it didn't really work that great. It gave me some things, but it's not really what I was looking for. You can always paste it in ChatGPT and go from there. And then lastly, I said, okay, let's give me the end all be all. Just map out a 30-day plan for my social media. I want you to suggest what apps that I can use, AI apps that can create assets to go with my social media. I want to do a mixture of video, explainer, visual content, whatever you think is great. Can you come up with a 30-day plan for me and give me step-by-step instructions? Always ask for it to give you step-by-step instructions because he can come up with a plan, but I need to know what to do on day 1, what to do on day 2, what to do on day 3. Each day, give me something to do that I can wake up and say, this is my tasks for today. But if I did all these things every single day, when I got to the end of my 30 days, my stuff is done. I can also feed into ChatGPT and say, hey, on day 1, I did this and this is how I went, and it can tweak and go from there as well. But you want to make sure that you're using it to actually create a plan for you, a plan that you can move from and you can remember. Also remember to always download those plans. So that's why I always say, can you give me one I can download as well, a PDF version I can download as well. Because you don't want ChatGPT to update one day and your chat is gone and it didn't remember anything about you. It hasn't happened to me. Hasn't happened to me at all, praise God. But it does happen sometimes when they update things, chat might be reset or it might change or whatever. So you want to make sure you're downloading these plans as well. So it gave me a 30-day realistic one. So broken into apps to use, content types, 30-day calendar, step-by-step instructions. So for the app, it gave me ChatGPT, Canva, of course, CapCut, which is actually really good also for making your reels and all of that. 11 Labs, that's for your sound and voiceovers, a scheduler, buffer or later, free plans, because it knows I told it to keep it low cost. Type of content we'll use, short video, carousel, static graphic, story. 30-day social media plan. Assuming you're posting 5 days per week for 4 weeks, we can adjust. I'm all for 5 days a week for 4 weeks. I don't really do weekend postings. Here's the themes. They gave you themes for each week. It gave you each week will have a pattern: education video, explainer, story, tip or myth, soft promo. These are things you don't think of. I used to have to think of these piece by piece by piece by piece by piece for my clients. Now you can do it at a blink of an eye. Week 1, day 1, video format. What is the secret shop in reality? You can literally copy these things. So I can use ChatGPT to generate plain language script and say, hey, I can literally tell it we're on week 1, day 1. And it can create my script. I can take that and use CapCut with stock clips of stores and phones. If it says doing that, it's fine. Add big text on screen. What is secret shopping? In with follow for more secret shopper tips. Love it, actually. Take that script, put it into CapCut, add some stock clips, post it. Day 2, carousel. Slide things. And I can have it ask, and even if I'm using Canva, I can say, hey, let's do day 2, and it will do it for me. So it goes through each day, all the way to 30. I love it. Step by step, what to do. Step 1, pick content for 2 days, fulfillment each week. I didn't think about pick content days. Step 2, use ChatGPT to script your videos and write post text. Pick the topic from the plan, ask, write a 45-second script. It even tells me what to ask ChatGPT. View and tweak. For each carousel post, ask, turn this idea into a 6-slide Instagram carousel. Keep the language simple, clear. Copy the text in the Canva. Very easy. It can walk you through bit by bit what to do. It wasn't a lot that we learned outside of what we know, outside of ChatGPT today, but I wanted to show you how you can use ChatGPT ongoing outside of this course to guide you. The main premise I want you to understand is you don't have to just be like, I don't know what to do. You can use ChatGPT to say, hey, I'm on day 1. Hey, I'm on day 7. Hey, I'm on day 13, and here's how it's going. And it will coach you through each step and asset. So now that we learned how to do this, we have everything together. We rehearsed the content. We've learned about email sequences. We learned how to use Canva to create our speaker media kit. We're not going to go over ads today. We're going to start ads next week. Next week, we're also going to get into, we're going to be getting into our conversion, that once we got people that are actually meeting with us, so we get the funnel, we got them all the way to the boot camp, how to actually turn those people that want to work with you one-on-one into high-paying clients, like how to do a consultation, how to set all that up and get it going so where you have the system moving and grooving. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I'll be happy to help you. And your code word for this week is tooth. That's the code word. I'm going to leave it up for a little bit. It's tooth. That's the word we're going to use. So when you're filling out the quiz to get to the next episode, the next section in the course, it's tooth. For our homework, I want you to go ahead. Oh, I didn't build out the funnel page. 1 second. I did want to show you all of that. I'm going to do that in real time. I would like to build a funnel page in Lovable. Can you please create a prompt using the funnel you created for me? I'm going to let that do its thing. While it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go back to Riverside and show you some other things you can do in the editing, how you can add music, how you can have it create all different kind of things with the AI creator. Did it go? No, wait. There we go. That might take a bit, so we're going to switch to here really quickly. Let's try business development. I'm going to try another video. So here you can create social, like I said, social media thread for X, blog post, promo trailer, newsletter, email. So I'm going to pick the content. I don't remember what this video is about either. Let's see, and we're going to say newsletter, email. All right. And it already came up with one. Gonna let it scroll. There we go. Here we go. It says, subject line, unlocking secrets to targeted marketing. I discovered how to refine your audience for success. Hi, first name. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? This week we're diving into the art of target marketing. Here's a sneak peek of what you'll learn. And it goes into the things I talked about in this video. Why focusing on a specific audience to save you money and increase effectiveness, how to identify your and understand your ideal customer, the importance of precise communication and brand building. Join us as we explore these strategies and help to refine your marketing approach and achieve greater success. Best, which is great. I like it. That way I can add that email up there. I don't have to think about it. I just say, hey, this is what I have going. Can you create something for me? Going to go and make for you and see what it's done there while I'm still waiting on ChatGPT. Which is also why I normally do all this stuff before I get in class, because it can be a bit slow. ChatGPT sometimes, if I'm trying to do a lot, it can be a bit slow. All right, and so let's see. It's created some things for me here. Here's my show notes, because we didn't get show notes before. We didn't have enough content to create show notes. But it gave me some keywords, it gave me a summary, gave me some keywords, some takeaways. Titles, some sound bites. We cannot afford to target everyone. The accuracy of hitting your target goes down. Focus on dollars and energy on likely customers. Chapters, give me some chapters. Give me the takeaways from this video that I had. This sounds like me. Also sounds like I would say. I can get out of show notes. Okay, I'm trying to get out. Let me open this up so I can see the whole screen. There we go. I can copy this whole thing by just clicking copy. It's also created some magic clips for me, created some magic segments for me, created some hooks for me. Obviously, we'd have better video than this. It also created some posts. Look, so here's some Instagram captions. Here's a blog post. This one says, understanding your target market, key to successful business development. So I can go ahead and take this entire thing, paste it, and use it as a blog post on my website, and have this video that goes with it to match. I can repurpose my content multiple times with this. I can also make Instagram, LinkedIn posts, all kind of different posts just from the video. Even if you don't use the actual video, let's say your video content is not that great because you didn't, like me, you didn't really think you're going to use the actual video moving forward, you can still repurpose the information from it. Instead of you having to think in your head and get all this information and write it out and make notes, you can just use videos you already had and use the teachings you've previously done to be able to feed into AI. You can also use it for your custom GPTs as well. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing this screen and see if my ChatGPT is ready. I'm going to refresh it. I think it might have gotten stuck. It definitely got stuck. Okay, let's see. Going to reload it. It's still loading. Gonna see if I can access it on my phone quicker. So my computer might be being a little slow. Oh, here we go. Thank God. Okay. Here is my code. Let me share the screen. It's not sharing anymore. Here we go. I'm going to copy this, paste it right into Lovable. There we go. going to say addition. I'm going to share this page. There we go. Alrighty, and I'm pasting it in. And I just want you to see how simple and easy it is to create your page. So I just pasted exactly what ChatGPT told me to paste in. And it's starting to get to work. It's just going, it's making changes, making things bigger. Didn't ask it to do that. We'll fix that afterwards. Just waiting for this one page to get done, and then I'll be able to show you that page. If you look at the bottom over here, it says editing funnel TSX. That's the page it's building right now. As you're waiting, I just want to say how proud I am that you've made it this far. If you made it to week 7 and you've done it every week and you're getting the work done, congratulations to you. Hopefully you've started to build out a wonderful system that's going to be able to produce income stream from you for you in multiple ways, specifically ways you don't necessarily have to think about, and also ways that are automated. This funnel is a really good way to automate certain things, especially things that can be easily purchased on your website. Here we go. Still editing. Okay, it's still going. I think it turned my home page into the funnel page. Let's see, there should be a page for this. Where is the? Is it done? Preview latest. I'm gonna click on it. Hopefully to show it to me. If it's not a link here. And sometimes it's like that because I didn't necessarily tell it to add it to this page. I'm just trying to see where it put it because I don't see it on my main page. It's the home page. It turned my home page into a funnel page. It does that sometimes. It's okay. So let's see. Let me ask you. Can you page an additional I misspelled additional, and it might be that. It might just be this is the page. It did make some updates and made it a little better, but I wanted a new page specifically, and I didn't tell it that. And that's on me. Thank you. It might have made it easy to add it to the header menu. It's probably what it was. There we go. Start here. That must be it. Let's look at it. Here we go. Here's the landing page. That needs a bit more tweaking, but that's okay because we can do that. We can edit it and tell it to do better and fix it up. I only have 1.5 more credits for today. I'm on the free page, the free account. So I would say, let's see, turn one errand this week into paid practice. Learn how to become a legit secret shopper. And your free starter kit has different things on it. Enter your name and email address, get the free starter kit. And then let's see, if you ever wanted to extra money but didn't know where to start, you're not alone. Then it has these pieces here. 3-step system goes over that. One extra help set. It keeps taking you to get the toolkit. That's what it would say. So with the free starter kit, then it upsells you to the toolkit. Then it says ready for a full by-step system. Upgrades you to the $97 one. Real people. And then starts the email. Here's a Q&A. Another place where you get the free starter pack. So this works well. I would have it to say, let me see. I think that it's really better if it's it was probably meant for mobile because it's probably really better on exactly. They built it out for mobile. I'm gonna say the header image or the hero section a better, more balanced layout. Can you add a nice photo background and balance things so there isn't so much free space? All right, let's see what that does. And it's going. But honestly, this is really quick. Even though it's been just a minute since we've been on this call while I was doing this completely beats building out a website from scratch. Absolutely beats building out one page by one page by one page. Now you say, how are you able to look at this? Well, you click on publish, and from publish, if you pay the monthly fee, they won't have all the lovable information on it. But you can click publish, and here we go. Love it. Much better, much better, much better. There we go. And the reason why there's no menu on this page is because this page, I'd have a logo probably at the top as well. This page is the funnel page. So it's like if somebody wants to you would link something like your Instagram post or LinkedIn or whatever to this page that would take them automatically here to get their free starter pack. So it doesn't necessarily take them to the website. It takes them straight here. So this link will take them immediately there. So I'm going to go back to my screen. And that is the class for today. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully you learned a bunch. And I will see you all next week. Come with all this stuff ready because we're going to learn how to actually take what we have. And once people are sitting with us, we're going to learn how to practice to actually sell our stuff and make money from it and turn people from inquisitors to customers. Have a great day.